Welcome back to Town Talk, everybody. What's up?
What's good? What's good?
What's going on?
Woo, episode 39.
39 is crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to give them the title right now because we got a special guest today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is Town Talk Pod, episode 39, Leksi's Interlude.
What's up?
And that is Leksi Harris.
Hi. I'm just chilling, guys.
She is I'm going to just say artist. I'm not even going to say singer because you be doing spoken word. And
Little bit
I'm
everything.
saying you be rapping, freestyling. Come on. You be getting in your bag.
Just a regular
Getting in your
person.
bag. But,
Nah, she definitely do. She definitely do.
Thank you.
but yeah, that's, what do you go by? Leksi Harris? That's like
Yeah.
fully, that's your artist name. Like,
Yeah.
What do they call you in the streets?
Lexi.
Yeah.
Just Lexi with an X.
Oh, with an X. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's definitely how you're saved. And like when I saved your content.
That's
And then I went to
that's
go
my name.
look your artist name up, and it was like Leksi
Yeah.
Harris, Harris. Just in case you didn't know, new album out now, EP.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I thought it was like Leski.
Everybody says Leski or like
Leksi.
Lexki. And I'm like, damn.
Let's
It's
get
fucking
it.
y'all up.
Yeah.
That KS is fucking y'all up.
I mean, I call you Lexi because I know you, but like,
yeah.
if I
Everybody else
didn't,
is like Leski, Lex. I'm like, the K and the S are right there. Like they're not even together in the alphabet.
It's just for dramatic effect.
You know, it just adds character.
Yeah, there you go, character.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? We like to do a little weekend, not wrap up, recap.
yeah.
And we usually just, talk about like, what we did on the weekend because we film on like Tuesdays and then release on Fridays. So people don't really know what we did for a while.
Yeah.
And we catch them up
Yeah.
for our loyal listeners.
Yes, sir. How's your weekend?
I relaxed, reset my mind. Last pod, 2 pods ago, we spoke about like distractions and like just limitation of things. And I recently got back in the gym, have been meal prepping my breakfast, my dinner, cleaned up my space, rearranged my room. My head has been real good. So this weekend I just really relaxed. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't go out. Stayed home. It was a vibe.
Vibes.
Fire. Me? Nah, I was outside.
What's new, bro? You're always
I was
outside.
outside
In the day or at night?
at night.
Okay.
So Friday I went to dinner with my friends, and then after I went to the hookah bar, and then Saturday night we went out to this bar called Yucca Bar. It's in the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
Okay.
It's like all like Spanish bar. It's like
Oh, so you're
Spanish.
overseas, like outside. Like
Yeah.
you're not on the island, you're overseas.
No, I'm like
Okay.
outside. Yeah.
He like goes out.
We love a
Yeah.
traveler. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
We don't.
We don't.
No.
Homebodies.
Yeah.
Usually when I go out to like either Brooklyn or mainly like the city,
Okay.
because the bars on Staten Island fucking suck.
He's like, yo, Justin, come outside. I'm like, where you going? He's like, the city. And I'm like, I'm inside.
yeah.
If it's Jersey and I can find parking and I only got to pay that one toll, sure.
Fine. Yeah.
Oh, Jersey. Yeah, Jersey's also.
But
Yeah,
you're
great
never
spots.
in Jersey.
I never go to
You're
Jersey.
never in Jersey.
I've never been out in Jersey.
It's cool. There's a couple spots I've been to.
I don't go out really, unless it's like burrito bar.
A burrito bar
Hobra.
is cool. Hobra depends on the day.
Whoa.
It depends on the DJ.
Listen, I play for the softball team. We're sponsored by Hobra, but
Okay.
Hobra's fire. Like
It
their
depends on- it
food.
depends- the food is
No, the food is good. I mean
Chef's
the. I
kiss.
mean,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they sponsor us. Let's go. Like we went to eat after we won the championship last year, and I was like, oh no, your food
Yeah.
is fire.
Yeah. And the drinks.
Yeah. All right,
The
bro.
drinks.
Before we get into that stuff, I want to tell a story about what happened on Saturday. Yo, so one of my boys, like I went out with a couple of my friends, whatever. It was 2 girls and a couple of my guy friends, and one of my boys, like, he ended up talking to some guy on the line while we were waiting to get inside. Cool dude, whatever. I was talking to him too. He was like, "Yo, what's up? Whatever." So we get inside later on in the night. One of my boys was like, he saw him. He was like, "Yo, what's good?" And the guy was like, "Yo, hold my beer real quick." And he takes his beer, and son takes out the white stuff,
What?
coke,
He took out cocaine
cocaine, and just said
in front of you guys?
in front of everybody on the dance floor,
He was like, euphoria.
and then
right?
proceeded to ask him if he wanted some.
Oh, hell no.
And obviously he was like, no.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like
All right.
what are you doing? The guy was from Seattle, so like I don't know what they be doing out there, but
West Coast.
Yeah, they're crazy. Son just did it right there.
Shout out Grace Sloan. Meredith Gray.
Yo.
Seattle, those are the only people I know from Seattle.
was-
Grey's Anatomy's fire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we weren't on the same page for a
No,
second.
you're good. Yeah.
Grace is cool. But but yeah, that shit was crazy. We was just like, and I didn't hear about it till after, like when we got home. They're like, yo, yeah, that guy just offered me coke. I was like, what?
And I said no.
Yeah, like please don't.
Yeah, keep that energy like
Yeah.
on that side of the country. Thank you.
I don't. Even if I did do cocaine, I don't think I could ever have the balls to offer it to someone. Like, do you want to make this bad decision with me? That's walk.
Yo, and like in front of mad people, like like when I tell you that place was packed, like it was packed. Like he did that in front of everybody around him.
Like this is his regular Friday. It's good.
I don't know, bro. West Coast, y'all are different.
That's crazy.
No, I couldn't. I've been offered plenty of drugs before, and thankfully I've said no. But to offer it in broad daylight or in front of public, like, is crazy.
Insane.
Yo, hold my beer real quick. All right, thanks. Let me get my beer. Oh, do you want some?
I'm a gentleman.
Oh yeah, right. Yo. Sorry, I forgot to offer you this horrible thing. Like
Crazy.
I hear like Adderall has the same effects as Coke though.
Okay, I've never tried coke, so I can't compare.
But you've had Adderall.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Not of course.
Disclaimer, I have ADHD, so naturally I have been prescribed Adderall. I don't take it anymore. But yes, I have tried it. I have had Adderall. I don't know. I've never done coke.
College kids,
I've never
they be doing Adderall.
and coke.
Yeah, no, but they also do Adderall.
Yeah.
Like,
But
as
that's
a
like
Recreationally,
substitute.
which
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah, it's like focus and get their shit done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's still not right.
It's
to
not
do.
good. I'm not.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
Like, so imagine your brain is already like good. Like, you know, you don't need this. You're not prescribed by a doctor. You're just like, let me get hyper focused.
Yeah.
And that's
Nah.
what cocaine is.
100%. Like I'm not trying to sit here and justify anyone that does Adderall. Like if you just do it for whatever.
I know
Like,
we don't shame. Have
You
fun.
know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do.
shame.
You know what I mean? But it's not good for you.
Might be on the naughty list though, or like, you know, when those pearly gates happen. I don't know.
They bust out the scroll and they're like,
They're like, actually, in 2020, I saw that you did coke, and you did coke off of somebody's ass. Yeah,
Yeah, hell.
take the escalator.
Yeah.
straight
Sorry,
down.
I'm sorry.
Matter of fact, we got trapdoor.
Nah, fact.
Just push a button.
Trapdoor is crazy.
Nah, it's crazy.
Why do you always have an eventful weekend? I mean, like, you're always out, so I guess that is already eventful, but like, something's always happening to you.
When you go outside as much as me, bro, it's just a bunch of bullshit that goes on.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay home, Billy.
Yeah, no, definitely. I recommend.
I'm definitely staying home.
Yeah.
My peace of mind, my body feels better. You know, I've
Yeah.
been in the gym. I'm eating better.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping better.
There's no worries.
Life is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you're watching the news and they're like, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? It's like, I know where I am. I'm safe. I don't have any worries about anything else. And
Right.
I'm home.
1,000.
I'm good.
Meanwhile, I'm on Billy's story like, oh, he's outside. Oh, they went here. Oh, shit. What's the cops doing there?
You're like, well,
Yeah, there's also a fight.
No, I'm good. Fuck the fight. Fuck the fight. I don't even want. The coke was you can't top the coke.
Yo, yeah, the fight wasn't that eventful. It was just a bunch of
It's New York City.
people.
There's always a
Yeah,
fight.
fighting.
I
in
feel
the
like
street.
that when I go to Hober, though. There's always a fight. There's always a fight outside.
You know,
Because it's across from Kettle.
the Caucasians of caucus. They tend to fight a lot.
Man.
Yeah, you know,
Man.
not to be that guy, but you guys are wild.
Nah, the things I've seen, I feel like it's only ever been one.
Yeah, yep, them. So, we were at Liberty Tavern one time. Quick story. I was at the Liberty Tavern one time, and they started chanting, "Build that wall."
First of all, where's the Liberty Tavern? Where's that?
It's right by Hobra.
Right by Hobra.
It's on the same block on Forest.
Is it by Jody's?
It's a little bit more down. It's damn, I don't know, like Kettle Black.
Okay.
Like a little bit over from
Well,
Kettle
yeah.
Black.
yeah. I've never been to
I
Kettle
think,
Black.
yeah.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, they be wild.
Wow.
One time, also a quick little side note. One time I went to. You ever been to DJs in Jersey?
No.
Don't go.
Okay.
It's like a black hole. Swear to God, you go there, like it's just like, especially like on the day where it's like mad packed. That's like a black hole, bro.
A black hole.
Like you go in there, it's just like you won't come out, bro. It's just mad people.
Okay, I was gonna say, you know what
like,
a black hole is, Billy, because that means you just get sucked in and you don't
swear
come
to God,
out.
you're just in there. And then when I was in there, bro, somebody, I guess they had in their back pocket a Trump flag, and they just held it up like this.
That's terrible.
A big Trump flag. It wasn't a small one.
Hey man, it's just Trump. That's okay. It wasn't a Confederate flag.
I've been to
might as well be.
Like
yeah, might as well be.
I've been to frat parties like that where like you go in and everything seems cool, and all of a sudden you're like,
where did the Confederate flag come from?
And why is everybody staring at me?
Right.
Yo.
And they start playing a song with the N-word, and you're like, I dare you. And you're just outnumbered, and you're like, oh wait, you know what?
Yeah. So someone threw an Obama mask at me and my friends once. And I was like, like, yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go.
That is a wild.
Yeah. Well, I went to a PWI, which is like a predominantly white institution.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, yeah, when I first got there, we were like maybe one of 30 black people. So, it wasn't shocking.
I guess that is not shocking. You're right.
Yeah.
Damn, the Obama fucking mask is crazy.
I'll wear it. I love Obama.
I love Obama. That's not what happened.
Crazy.
That is not what happened.
No, I was. It's time to go. I gotta go. I was like, no.
Why was Leksi even outside? Like,
see, I tried it. I didn't like it, and that's why I'm back in the house.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
I mean, to be fair, he was around, yeah,
caucuses of
yeah.
What is? Damn, I forgot what Cat Williams says, but
yeah, I forgot to some Caucasian.
So we're at the not middle point. We're fucking still in the beginning, but this is where we can do new music. I'm saying, and you're a guest, so I want to know what you heard because we listen to everything that drops because we like try to, talk about as much as we can that we like.
Yeah.
But
well, Don dropped.
Oh, Don Toliver did drop.
Don Toliver dropped.
Yes,
so
sir.
I listened to that, and that's pretty much. I'm not big on like listening to things like at 12 when it drops. Like if it comes up in like the new this week, then like but that was one that I highly was like
waiting for.
Yeah,
anticipated. Yeah,
it was really really good. I have like a top 3, but I mean like Leathercoat was fire. I thought that was pretty heat. Cinderella featuring Toro Imoa, fire. And then Private Landing, of course. That's just a Justin Bieber.
Why was he on that song?
I'm not gonna hold you. He was saying a lot of nothing. But
hold on.
Yeah,
it was hitting.
I don't know.
He was like, heat it up microwave. I was like, wait.
Heat it up microwave. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wait.
Yeah. He was sliding.
Yeah, he was.
He was definitely sliding, but you could have threw the other half away. So, like, he went on for way too long. I guess Don Toliver was like, yo, I have this much space left. Do your thing. And he kind of was like, all right, like, I'm going to vibe out. The beginning of his feature was cool. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this added to the track a little bit of, like, different, difference in melody and stuff. He brought a little vibe. Don Toliver could have just closed it out at the ending, and I never had to hear Justin Bieber again after...
Pain.
Yeah, the first part, pretty much.
Nah, it was definitely fun. Like I like when I don't have to take things like too serious. Mm-hmm. But at one point I was like, okay, heat up microwave.
Heat it up microwave is crazy.
Yeah, I just want to be in the room where it happened, because to be a fly on that wall, he was like, heat it up. Wait. I don't know.
Well, how do you even come up with that?
I would have been like this. Do it again. Do it again.
Nah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I have a different view on the album. So she already jumped to top 3. So I'll say, like, I was disappointed with the album compared to what he usually does. It's a different sound, and it's not a bad album. It's very cohesive, but I felt like it sounded repetitive. Like, I was hearing songs, and I was like, if it wasn't these standout features like Kali Uchis or Wizkid, Future did his thing on Private Landing, I wasn't a fan of the Dirk and Glorilla that much, to be honest.
The club.
Yeah. Brent was on there. Brent,
the club was...
That was the one. That was Bus Stop. Brent Fayez was on there.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what the other one was called. Like I said, I wasn't a fan of the Lil Durk and Glorilla one. But you liked it?
I'm gonna let you get your shit off.
Oh yeah, thanks.
My bad. I'm just.
He's like, well, bitch. Nah.
Oh wait. That's why I stopped myself.
No, you're good. Don Toliver is known for like his production, so I'm not trying to give him too much points for production. Amazing production though, always solid production. In this day and age, you're really not making bad music if you got money behind you, as production wise. But as far as replay value, the songs that were good were the songs with features on it. So if you can't carry a song by yourself, other than Leather Coat, why am I listening?
Yeah,
that's how I felt. Or else I would just be listening to a playlist. You know what I mean? Like just random singles, because that's what it sounded like when the features are on there. Like Wizkid, that sounded like a completely different song compared to Leather Coat. Or Bus Stop was like a Jersey Club song with Brent Faiyaz. I don't know.
I do feel like we're in the era though of trying new things. A lot of artists are trying different sounds. So like this could have been like let me just test it out, because Yachty did it where like his new shit was completely different than something, you know what I mean?
And it was
fire, you know? So this could have been a test, and he's like, all right, if they fuck with it, cool. And if not, I won't do that shit again, you know what I mean? But
I thought he did pretty good on this album. Like I have a couple of tracks. I have like at least like 9 or 10. Wait, do I have
First of all, it's not a couple because there's only 16. 9 or 10 is actually an insane amount.
That's the whole album.
Yeah, that's almost
10. I have 10.
10 out of 16, and 10. Like the intro.
Honeymoon is a good song.
Honeymoon is good.
Yeah.
Honeymoon is good.
There was some solos that were good. Leather Coat was good.
And I didn't think the album sounded the same at all. Like I thought it sounded pretty different.
I did think it sounded like one long song.
Yeah, no.
I did, but
the reason you're saying that,
I liked it.
But the reason you're saying that it didn't sound like that is because of the breaking up of like the Wizkid song. Slow Motion
the feature definitely did a number.
Oh, maybe so. Maybe it was the placements of the songs.
The placements
that
but
changed
the
it
songs
up.
that didn't have features,
I mean,
they all sounded the same.
They were good songs though. Like
that doesn't matter.
And the transitions were really good too.
Yes, that's what cohesiveness means.
Fire. No, like because an album could be cohesive and not have transitions.
No,
the transitions in the album were fire. Like,
yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that's why it sounded like the same song, because the transitions were going into songs that sounded similar to the last one.
It wasn't on every song though.
Well, what if he was trying to tell a story, and it's one big story? Art is also subjective.
You're trying to save him, and I get it, but Donnie T, no.
Donnie,
I thought the album was great. First of all, he's capping.
Nothing will be Cardigan.
Because he was on Twitter talking about Don Toliver. That's the tweet. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Because Leather Coat was fire.
He clocked you.
But if you also check the Talent Talk Twitter, I quote tweeted and I said, it was repetitive.
So what's the truth?
He rebutted your clock.
So what's the truth? What are you talking about?
I can say I can say Don Toliver is him for what he did on one song. It's like if he was good on a feature.
That's different. You was like Don Toliver, Leather Coat. That's the tweet. That's different. But you said Don Toliver. I'm assuming you like the whole album.
Assumption.
Well, you know what they say about assumptions, right? When you assume, what do they say?
Man, shut up.
You make an ass out of you and me. You just fucking did that.
I didn't make an ass out of nobody. I didn't lie about nothing. Lie,
it's still giving 50-50. You guys both have great points. I'm a Libra, so the scales are scaling right now.
You're a Libra?
I am.
I'm not going to get into zodiac signs.
Yeah, but
that's such a Cancer thing to
do. Donnie T, cool. It was not bad. No one said the album was bad. Nah. But it wasn't
for you.
It's on like the lower tier of his albums, which are still very good.
I think it's like right under Life of a Don.
Okay, that's cool.
Like right there. Like I didn't.
You're a Don Toliver fan, right?
I am,
so Heaven or Hell and
Heaven or Hell is top tiered for me.
There you go.
But only because I fuck with Cardigan so heavy. But Life of a Don has hit for hit in my opinion.
So like, that's the last one.
Like no skips.
That's the one before this one, right?
No skips for me.
So
no skips.
if that's the bar and he put out this.
Yeah, it doesn't be Life of a Don.
Wouldn't you be disappointed?
But if you succeeded so well, why not experiment?
Oh, experiment is not bad.
Yeah, it's the outcome.
The songs with features were fire.
Yeah,
the Wizkid song was fire. The Brent song is good.
Heat it up, microwave.
Private Landing is good until Justin Bieber talks for too long.
The Kali Uchis song
and the Kali Uchis is fucking phenomenal.
Yes.
Oh my god!
I just want to bring this up. AJ doesn't have that song.
I don't give a fuck. Oh. Listen,
AJ's here.
AJ's here.
I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah, he let someone else take his chair, but
AJ AH.
AH, but you don't go by
Yeah,
anymore.
we're not gonna do that actually.
LH.
I don't know why I tried to blow the alias.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's
it.
crazy.
The whole government?
Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras. I'm so sorry.
The one camera, because y'all
Nah,
haven't donated to the GoFundMe. Nah.
Yo, that's what I'm. Yo, what's up? Link in the bio.
Yo. All right. Not to spend too much time on Don Toliver. Something dropped that everyone has been anticipating, and it's your favorite artist.
Yo,
your favorite artist.
Oh yeah, The Weeknd and Ari dropped "Die for You" remix.
Yeah, they did.
Let's show them the shirt.
Oh, of course. Everywhere I go, there has to be a little bit of Ariana somewhere. Whether it's a shirt or like my screensaver on my phone. Not now, but like
sometimes.
It
changes.
It fluctuates for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, some sort. Or like just the drop
Don't get
of
in
a
trouble.
name. Never. Yeah. But I thought it was fire. But here's my thing. I'm also about letting people experiment new things. Also, we're in different times. Like Ariana is at this moment filming a full film / like musical of Wicked, where her character is like very Broadway adapted vocally.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're hearing is not the usual Ariana sound
At all.
which is what I'm okay with because she started as a Broadway star.
I was gonna say that, like, she tried her thing, like she did her thing on the ad libs,
Yeah.
which is what saved.
Amazing vocal production.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love the sound. Like I love her part. I'm not gonna hold you though.
Good.
I fast forwarded. I just heard her part and then I turned it off.
100%.
Wait, no. Hold on. You just heard her part, like just her verse, or did you hear it leading up to it?
Yeah, I heard it leading up to it.
Okay,
Yeah,
because she does some amazing ad libs
Fire.
going into her verse,
Yeah.
and then her verse comes in, and it's like, ooh, okay, I was expecting break up with your boyfriend on board. Not really, but like just that energy kind of thing, like like you said,
You want to like bad bitch? Yeah.
yeah,
On
or
Die
like
For You?
like breathing.
It's such a
like,
passionate song.
like breathing. Or I'm not a huge person for Ariana Grande, but she has a song with like Future, I think, called Moon or something like that. Does she have a song with Future?
Every day.
Yeah, that one. I don't know. I could be
Every
bugging.
day. Every day. Every day. Is that what you're talking about?
I think so. But like I was expecting just a little bit more pop Ariana.
Okay.
Even though the song is soft, I'm talking about as her vocals. You said Broadway. That's the perfect way to describe it because it did sound very
love that shit.
perfected. It wasn't.
She could
It wasn't
fart on
Pat-
the mic. She could fart on the mic. I think it's perfect. So
Ariana Grande could fart on the mic.
she could say, "I just dropped a single," and it's her literally just fire. Give it a Grammy. I don't care.
You're
I'm biased.
Ariana stan.
I'm biased. She's mother. I don't care. Yeah.
Well, God is a woman, right?
Then her name is Ariana. I mean,
Oh.
sorry. My mom is God is a woman, and she's my mother.
God is a woman. She's my mother.
Dead.
The first woman in my life. Because she'll kill me if she heard me say that.
Shout out, moms.
Love you, Jan. Yeah. And she was like, so Ariana's God. I'd be like, all right, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you don't want to upset Mama Dukes.
Never.
Can't do that.
Never. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you for being here. And we haven't fully interviewed you yet. We have a special one gotta go for you.
Oh yes, yes
Yeah.
we do.
And so that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
And if you are still listening, we're about to get to the interview portion of it.
God.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Heating up?
Yeah.
The pressure.
The pressure?
But first,
The pressure's getting worse there.
The pressure is getting worse.
it's all right. It's all right. You got this.
Drop the bomb.
You know what I'm saying.
Get her sensory.
Exactly. One gotta go. You know what I'm saying. We here. One gotta go. This is specifically curated for you, by the way.
Okay.
I said curated.
Curated. Curated.
Curated.
Curated. Sorry. Curated.
Q-rated.
All right. So, one gotta go. Ariana Grande, God is a Woman, or Adele, Someone Like You.
Yeah, someone like you gotta go.
Someone like you.
Yeah.
What if I put Rolling in the Deep?
Rolling Deep stays.
Oh,
Damn.
There you go. I got her.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I should
You could have also said One and Only, and I would have kicked God is a Woman too. That whole album has hits, and I
Yeah.
probably would have chose all of them over Someone Like You. Like,
Other than that one. Yeah. I mean, listen.
That doesn't hit for me. Like, I've only had one person.
You're right.
I've experienced a love loss.
Oh, okay.
But God will always be a woman. Feel me?
I hear that.
And it's
but you've been rolling in the deep.
I'm still rolling. Haven't stopped. Deeper and deeper.
All right, how about this? Breathe in.
Okay. Relax. Relax.
Okay. One gotta go Breathe In
I know
by Ariana Grande. Or Only One by Ariana Grande.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. We have to. Those are two different vibes too.
100%. That's what we do around here. We switch them up. It ain't gonna be the same vibe.
Only One is nostalgic though. It's
that run that she does is insane.
Yeah.
I would never get rid of that song.
That takes me back to like sophomore year of high school.
There you go.
Breathe In is my soul song though. Like that's what I listen to when I'm like anxious, when I'm hyped, when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm. So I gotta kick Only One.
Yeah, that's
Breathe
how.
In is my tune.
That's how I feel about Stay by Rihanna, because we had a One Gotta Go last week, and I was like, Stay Rihanna or Stay Kid Laroi, and I was just so hype on the new vibe. It's just upbeat. I might listen to it more. So One Gotta Go. If I can't listen to it ever again, I was like, oh, I'll just take away Rihanna, and then I listened to it back, and I was like,
thank you.
I listened to it back, and I was like, oh, Stay by Rihanna is probably one of her greatest vocally powered songs.
That's
like,
a masterpiece though.
It is.
You put that up in like a museum.
Literally. That
so
song
I regret to inform you guys that I'm going back on my word, which I don't normally do.
Thank you for that, because I was looking at you like you were.
But that Stay is actually a really good song.
Yeah, no, Stay.
The one with Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It
no,
really
definitely
is.
Written by Charlie Puth.
Charlie Puth, it has, bro. He has the fucking pipes. He has the fucking pen. That man is talented.
Listen, if we go down that rabbit hole,
it will
never come back. But
I want to mention one thing about Charlie Puth.
Good.
Yo, remember when he was on? Was it Jimmy Fallon?
Yes, it was Jimmy Fallon.
And he's able to tell
the pitch, the key.
It might have been Jimmy Kimmel.
It might have been Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy's getting me confused too.
Yeah. It was one of the late night shows.
Yeah,
there you go.
One of them. It was.
We were originally right. AJ, there you go. AJ, the fact checker is back.
Exactly. So it was Jimmy. He was on Jimmy Fallon, Charlie Puth, and he basically was like, "Yeah, I could hit something and I could tell what note it is."
Yeah.
And he hit I think he flicked a
glass
cup or glass or something, and he played it on a piano.
He's perfect pitch. That's insane.
He has perfect pitch.
The ear that you need to have for that is fucking crazy.
He also had them play like a key on the piano.
You could tell the song, right?
He was just saying like what it was. It's E flat. It's like, okay, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I would never be able to do that.
Never say never.
I mean, I can maybe distinguish like guitar chords. Like if you play me like a G major, like maybe I could distinguish it. But like notes on a piano, that's crazy. All right, y'all, if you made it this far, this is the Leksi's interlude part of the podcast, the interview. Let's jump a bomb one time for Leksi. You know what I'm saying? She here. Let's go.
I deserve the bomb.
100%. 100%.
With everything that you do, come on.
Call this guy Sunoco because he's gassing me.
Oh my God.
I see that.
Bomb again.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I'll be here all night.
Yeah, I'll be here all night. But at this pace, I mean, I don't know if y'all realize it's gotten darker. No, lower the brightness.
But speaking of things that you do, where did you learn how to engineer, or how did you learn how to engineer, and what's your favorite part about it?
Oh God, it all started in 2012, I think it was. I was a freshman in high school. My dad got me a MacBook, and from there it was like black hole. Like I had opened up GarageBand, and I had used. I want to preface, my older brother used to be a rapper, and he inspired me a lot with like wanting to record my own stuff. He used to be in his closet, like recording his own music and stuff on like Audacity, I think it was called.
Audacity,
which is crazy. And I had downloaded it, and I didn't know really how to use it on like a Microsoft. And then my dad got me a MacBook, and GarageBand was there, and I've always been self-taught in pretty much everything. I learned to play everything by ear: guitar, piano, drums, at some point clarinet. I can't really read music that well, so I learned everything by ear. So I taught myself how to produce, vocal produce, and pretty much engineer, mix and master my own stuff just from GarageBand. And then I bought my own laptop in 2020. My first ever like adult laptop that I bought on my own because I'd had that computer for almost 10 years. And I got Logic, and from there, everything that's been out now is from that computer.
So you've just always done things on your own and basically taught yourself.
Yeah. YouTube, thank you.
Yeah, YouTube University.
Yeah.
So I want to backtrack real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You said what instruments did you know how to play?
I can play guitar. I can play pretty much anything if I have my hands on it in like an hour. But like stuff that I can play if you give it to me right now, guitar, piano, drums.
Guitar, piano, drums.
Mm-hmm. And clarinet, but like that's boring.
Squidward.
I was gonna say
Squidward went crazy on the clarinet.
I'm like,
He used to kill that shit.
You ever see when he got it stuck in his throat? All right, anyway.
Yeah, no, I did. You saw, I was like, sorry, you saved my life.
Oh my god! No,
shout out to SpongeBob.
For real.
Over sexualized show times 10. As the older I get, I realize that.
It kind of sucks, but like also I have like a weird sense of humor. Like I watch Big Mouth, so that shit is hilarious to me.
But that's sexual on purpose. Big Mouth is genius.
It's
like,
art,
fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, top tier comedy.
Big Mouth is crazy.
I'm like looking at AJ like the whole time. I'm just like,
because AJ's like Big Mouth.
AJ's my vibe. We vibing. That's that Libra Aries. Yeah, I'm like,
here we go. Back to the signs.
I'm sorry. We're vibing. Like, sonically.
What's your big three?
Libra, Sun, Cancer, Moon, Sag, Rising.
So Libra, Sun, Cancer, Moon.
Mm-hmm. I be crying.
Sag, Rising.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Sag. That's where you get the sass from.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, I'm so sorry.
Where it matters.
The Sagittarius are gonna kill me, but Sagittarius. Because
I'm
nah, no way. This Sagittarius is crazy.
When I'm mad, I'm like, you need a Snickers. You're not yourself.
100%.
Yeah,
I've gotten some Sagittarius mad before, and that shit is.
I have regrets. No.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
Nah, for the most part, I'm pretty chill. I haven't been angry in a while.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
You know who's a Sag? Ant.
You're the roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is Manny.
Manny's also a Sag, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't gotta out them and their anger issues.
I'm gonna name every Sagittarius.
Right. Exactly.
Put them on the no.
Oh no, but they definitely fit the shoe.
Yeah. We love you.
Back to Leksi's interlude.
I love that.
Yes.
It's so funny because I can't say it. It's a secret.
Oh, okay.
It's context clues, man.
Dropping dimes.
Dropping interludes.
Fuck
it. So my next project, right? I'm planning on doing like just only interludes. Yeah.
But do you mean short form songs?
Yeah, like less is more.
Mm-hmm.
So that when I perform them live, I can build off of them for a better experience.
That's
so
great.
Every time you're there at a show, it's different.
I think that's important. That's why people have interludes, but they also have a lot of projects out, so they just mix all the interludes within their concert. You're just gonna drop a whole EP with basically like interludes,
lullabies type shit. Yeah, baby making, crying by yourself.
I've never made babies to a lullaby. That sounds kind of crazy.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What was that? What was that?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she was like, I'm making lullabies, baby make. I'm like, babies listen to this, but they're already born. I don't know.
Guys, I'm just nervous, okay?
All right, that's
rambling.
good, though. It's good. Ramble away. It's not a bad thing.
Cut the cameras. No, I'm just kidding.
So, as an artist, we're artists as well. What do you think is the hardest thing that you face as an artist?
This is tricky because, there's so many things. Like, I feel like I don't want to sound like generic and be like, it's like building a fan base because that is what it is. Like, that's the hustle, I guess. I think my thing would be being an artist, but also being a person. Being in the industry, I don't think I am, but the idea of disappointments and like lies and manipulation. I feel like I've had the shortest straw every time, and like the hurt. I think being able to continue going through all of that is like the hardest part, because.
So you would say the hardest part is, to sum it up, is just the pain that you have to go through.
Yeah, the stuff that doesn't matter, that matters. You know what I mean? Like
the trauma.
I create music for solely me, and then and then people that like it, and it resonates, and we have that connection through music. But like the other stuff, the extra shit, the promotion, I submit to a playlist and you're like denied because I didn't like it. I don't like this. I don't like this. Everything is subjective, but also things do hurt because we are people. Like me having to have a brand, but also just being a person, because the person I am just is not enough. So I have to big it up to create something that people will like be attracted to.
It's almost cringeworthy. Like, I know you don't like making TikToks.
I hate it. They're so cringy.
But you do your TikToks for yourself.
Yeah.
Ones that fit your vibe of the song and stuff like that. And they do well sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. I don't know.
They do well.
Thank you.
But I feel like you have to go through all those things just to be a better person / artist. You know what I'm saying? It's not all for nothing, because then you learn.
Right.
You learn and you move accordingly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think I take things very personally. I'm very sensitive.
Yeah, well, that's the Cancer.
It's Cancer moon. It's also the Libra sun. I be crying. Anyway.
Damn. I don't know the last time I had a really, really good cry. Like, just, like a random cry. Not like I was, like, if I'm actually sad, like, oh, I'll cry.
Like,
but
from movies and songs, you don't cry?
Oof.
Really?
No.
I cry.
I always, like, love this question, because I'm not an artist myself, like, crazy. So I can't ask myself 5 years ago where I would feel. But I wanted to ask you, like, what would you tell yourself from 5 years ago?
That's 2019.
Yeah, we'll do 10 years ago.
I'm about to say,
because
say no.
Because
you know to everything.
Because you've been an artist for a long time.
Yeah, I've been an artist since I was 13. Like an artist, dropping stuff 13.
You were dropping stuff at 13?
I had a SoundCloud, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was trash.
We met in chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Around that time, you were already dropping
No,
things?
but we didn't meet in chorus. We met in band.
No,
and then you switched classes. I was never in chorus. You keep saying that.
Oh,
yeah. I never sang in high school up until senior year.
Got you.
Yeah, I was a little bitch. I was like,
You know I was going to be in sing?
Which one? The one that we were in?
Yeah. And
why didn't you?
Year, I tried to join too late.
Boo. They should have just let you do it.
Vinny was like, nah, yeah, I'm just come and I got you. And I never went. I was too much of a bitch. I was like, nah.
Dude, everybody was doing it.
I know. Isaiah was doing it, and like everyone else. I was like, yo, bro, like, what's up? Not to get off topic, but yeah.
Should have did it. It was cool. It was cool.
So I don't even know if you answered. But
10 years ago.
What would you say to the artist that you were when you first started dropping music? So what was that, 13?
Yeah, 13.
Okay. So
12 years, that's crazy. Because it's like, I don't know. Because I feel like I still am in a spot where I don't know where I'm going. So it's kind of just like a just keep swimming kind of thing. Like, it's so generic, but I would just say just keep going, because we're still fighting. You know what I mean? Okay. It kind of feels like this is going to be so corny, but like Miley Cyrus is The Climb. Like, we're just
climbing.
We're just going. And it doesn't seem like it's going down at any time, but it's just like, for my 13-year-old self, I had so much hope as well. Like, everything was sunshine, rainbows. I'm going to be a pop star. I'm going to do what Miley Cyrus did and what Ariana Grande is doing and Victorious. I'm going to be an actress. I'm going to be on Disney, Nickelodeon. It's like, that's not it. That's not everything. It's not what it's cut out to be. Do it because you love it, you know?
Everything is
literally,
not what it
you
is.
know?
I'm saying? Shout out Wizardry Waverly, please.
Yeah.
I had the same mentality. I used to watch, like, Never Say Never and just be like, I'm going to do that.
Right.
I had a plan where I was going to learn how to play guitar and go to, is there an issue?
Keep talking, bro. I'm looking at AJ.
Clock him for real.
Yo, like, what? I was going to go to Coney Island.
Just play?
And just play there, yeah.
Why not?
I never did it.
Do it now.
I could do it.
Time doesn't exist. Do that shit now.
Oh, it's never too late.
I sang at a train station in Brooklyn a couple years ago, and it was liberating. felt weird. Like, it felt like the Twilight Zone. Like, not me playing and singing by the trains.
In New York City?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it was cool.
Did you have people watching you?
Mm-hmm.
That's fire.
Yeah. It was me and Nelson. It was pretty cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And what'd you get from it? Other than
$5
the
bill.
$5 bill.
$5 bill.
Yeah. $5 bill. But also, I've struggled with public speaking for a long time. And like speaking in general, because I have a terrible speech impediment. So like I have a really bad stutter. So people don't really know because I have different like mechanisms. Like right now where I pause or like I'll say, what's the word? And nobody really picks up on it, but you could see like the buffer in a way. So that was a good like test.
Not her giving out her secrets.
Listen, guys, I struggle. There's some screws loose, but that was like a good practice for like being outside and performing and stuff. Because I'm the worst. I'm like, picture everybody naked.
That works?
No. Yeah,
that don't work for me at all.
I wanted to ask this question for you. Who would you say is your biggest inspiration?
See, that's the thing. Like, it's kind of tricky because Ariana, absolutely, but I do have like a handful of people. Like, it's like a melting pot of different people. Mm-hmm. Most of them are women, so I would say Ariana, absolutely. Hayley Williams from Paramore, Amy Winehouse, Naomi Scott from Disney. You know, Tori Kelly. All of Fifth Harmony. Just
even Camila Cabello.
Yeah, because at that time I felt so connected to all five of them. So like, you know, the push is the push.
Yeah.
And Celine Dion, but like,
ooh, that's just not a legend that you have to mention.
Of course. And then Mac. So like, it's like a melting pot of all those people. But really, Ariana's my biggest motivator. And then this songwriter Christopher Cross, you ever heard sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be? No,
is it country?
No, it's like R&B soul, but he is white. He is white.
I don't know.
You know Ride Like the Wind?
Yes.
Christopher Cross. Yeah.
Okay.
My dad and him, like him, his music is like one of my dad's like favorite things to listen to.
Oh, nice.
So he played it a lot growing up, and I love that song. So that's like me and my dad's like thing. So like Christopher Cross is like huge in my life too.
Okay, so there's a lot of artists.
A lot, but mostly Ariana Grande.
Right. Yeah. People tend to have like thoughts like, oh, this artist saved my life. This artist did this for me, and this is why I'm here.
Yeah.
You think of an artist that without their music, your life would not be the same.
Mm-hmm. Ariana Grande and Amy Winehouse for sure.
You would credit them with
nothing. And Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus actually number one. Yeah, and it's so funny because whenever I talk about Miley Cyrus, I get so emotional, like I start to cry. But in this case, I'm gonna hold it in. So I met Miley Cyrus when I was in 4th grade because I was like a huge Hannah Montana fan, to where I would write her songs and then rewrite them as my own. 4th grade.
Wow, so you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah. So Miley Cyrus to me is like, I don't even talk about it because that's how important she is to me. Like I get so ew. But like yeah. So Miley Cyrus and Ariana and Amy Winehouse, those top 3 are like my Destiny's Child, or like Charlie's Angels.
Yes, Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels. Yeah. My like unholy trinity.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I don't have like those people that like, but I'm not. I know you keep looking at me like that when I say I'm not an artist. It's just it doesn't feel the same because I don't constantly do it, put it out, and love it and want to be it. It's more just like I enjoy doing it with my brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or with my peers. Period.
Yeah.
So I can't like take away all the music in the world. Like it don't change me. That's how I feel. And like people credit with like Juice WRLD. Oh, like his music changed me and saved my life. And I'm like, I have never experienced that, so I'd love to hear other people, thoughts on that.
I think it's interesting because for a long time in my life, I felt like I couldn't really speak, especially with like the whole stuttering thing. Mm-hmm. Like it stunted me in a lot of ways, like especially in school. High school, of high importance to where I just felt like talking was not my thing. I'm good. So listening to music where people were singing things that I resonated with, it was like they're speaking for me. So that's why I think it's that important, because at a time where I felt like I couldn't speak, they were speaking for me, especially when I felt silenced as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, especially, also, I stayed in the house a lot. Like, I was always, I didn't go out as a kid or as a teenager. I was just me and these four walls and my laptop and YouTube and Miley, Ariana, Fifth Harmony, anyone else. So, in a way, I felt that connection because although it was a screen, there was still that one thing we had in common. It was the passion of music. So, without that, I would not be here at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's what separates me from you.
From you. Also the Scorpio moon.
Oh, yeah, I have a Scorpio moon. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
It's just who I am.
Everybody's different.
If I was born like a minute difference, I would be a fucking Capricorn something.
It would have to be like an hour, but anyway.
Oh, well, sorry. If the stars didn't align at the right time or whatever. I was a C-section, so technically...
Me too. We were surgically removed, which is like luxurious.
Of course.
Yeah. Imagine the trauma of being like traveled.
Listen, I always like to shine the light on moms.
Of course.
Moms are superheroes. We already know that. They do the most. What impact would you say your mom has had in your life?
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. We're getting deep, huh? Oh, my God. I feel like my mom is like my epicenter, though, like of everything. Like she gave me life. Naturally, she is my life. Mm-hmm. Like, everything I do is to pay my mom back in some way. My mom has been the gas in the tank, funded my way through every aspect of life. Most of the experiences I've experienced would not be without my mom. So she literally is my world. My mom is fun. She's funny. She's a vibe. She dresses nice. She's pretty, like me.
There you go.
No, I'm kidding. No,
she's grabbing her thinking about shit that she shouldn't have.
And it been what it been. Come on.
My God.
So, based on your answers about your inspirations and your artists and stuff like that, who are your two dream collabs, dead or alive?
This changes every day, though. So yesterday I have a different one, and then today it's different.
Okay.
Can I do 4? Like
you can do 4
and today's.
Yes.
I guess,
okay, thanks. So yesterday's would have been Lizzie McAlpine, alive, dead, Mac Miller. You guys have TikTok. Mm-hmm. The girl who sings Ceilings.
How do ceilings go?
It's all the girls and they're running. It's a high song. I'm not a high pitched bitch, but they're all running.
High pitched bitch is
I'm not
crazy.
A high pitched bitch. And they're like, you know it if you see all the girls that are running and it's like, but it's not real and you don't exist. It's all over TikTok. Okay.
You spend a lot of time
Pop
on TikTok?
culture people.
Pop culture. You're right. We should.
Yeah, we should. But my TikTok is only South Park clips, so I don't know.
Okay, so her song went viral on TikTok. But I found her album before that because I'm a real fan. Just throwing it out there. No, that seems don't keep that. That seems ignorant. That seems ignorant.
Don't keep that.
That seems ignorant. That seems ignorant. Lizzie McAlpine, I know we're here. Because Ceilings isn't even the best song on the project, but Lizzie McAlpine and then Mac Miller. And then today will probably be Sabrina Carpenter, Tyler, the Creator.
Both those people are alive, and that's good. How?
This is different. This is a different kind of thing.
That's like you want to be. You want to write her entire album.
I want her to write my entire album. I want to open for the tour. I am. This is like
you don't even want a song with her. You want to be next to her.
I just want to be in the room. I am a spec. Horton Hears a Who. She's Horton. I'm the spec. Yeah.
Have you seen her in concert?
Yes, I went twice in 2019. I went in June for the first time I had ever seen her ever. In 2019, which is crazy because I've loved her since 2010. And then I saw her again that November, and it was insane because the first time we were up and then like we were up a little bit, and then the second time we were like right in front, and she walked by and I kept putting my head down every time she walked by because I felt like if we made eye contact, I don't think I would have like lived. Yeah. I was like, I know I'm gonna die. She looks at me, so every time she walked by, I was like,
bro,
it was crazy.
That must have been fire.
Yeah, I cried like a bitch. I was like, you love it how I move.
That's a good song.
Yeah. So she's just a great performer too. It's just fun, you know.
I'm sure she's amazing live.
Amazing. And she made Christmas happen. Like, so I went in November, and she's like a huge Christmas person. She loves Christmas and Halloween. But it wasn't even Thanksgiving yet. Shorty was making it snow, and I was like, all right, I'm down. Fuck it.
Mariah Carey 2.0.
I thought that was pretty fun.
Come on, you know I had to.
Yeah.
She's like, don't compare.
She's like, listen, I will walk out.
No, I would never. I'm a good person.
Was that a shot?
No.
Yes, it was.
We're all good people here.
Yeah.
Justin's.
I got some work to
Scorpio.
do. Yeah. That Scorpio moon that keeps getting you, bro.
Listen, bro. Stop with the placements.
Sorry.
I have a lot of questions. I want to get to them, so I didn't want, you know what I'm saying?
I'm the
my
worst
Scorpio
person.
moon, my Cancer.
I'm the worst person y'all had here, sitting here, because I could go for days. I'm like, turn the cameras off. Let's keep going.
Grab my da-da-da.
And it been what it been.
And it been what it been. I don't even know the next line.
Calling his phone like, yo, send me a pin. Talking my shit because he know what I'm on. But when he hit me, I'm not going to respond. But I don't sleep enough without you, and I can't eat enough without you.
Oh, my God.
So you feel all your emotions.
Too many.
And you're just like, for lack of better words, all over the place.
Yes.
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 And you have a recent EP called I Was Manic When I Wrote This.
I do.
Explain the title to us.
Okay, so I have ADHD. I also have manic depression. So there are times where I have manic episodes or mania where it's like sporadic energy, high intense energy. I don't know, I can't even explain. I could show you better than I could tell you. No, but like, yeah, like bouncing off the walls. I'm actually most productive when I'm in mania. And sometimes it lasts days, it could last weeks, it could last months, really.
Yeah.
But for me, usually it's moments. Yeah, I remember writing every song when I was in mania. It's very strange too, because when I have a manic episode, I think about like the deepest, darkest parts of my life, and I'm like, let's tap into this. Like, it just, you know that feeling when like you're about to go to sleep, and all of a sudden you're like, what's the worst thing that can happen right now? That is literally what happens when I'm like in mania. Like, I could be really happy, and all of a sudden it's like, remember when you were 7 and you wore those basketball shorts, and people were like, why are you wearing basketball shorts at a barbecue? You should be wearing a dress. Like, stuff like that. And it's just like, yeah, I'm going to write a song about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about people being in those manic episodes. Do you feel like you're a different person in those, or do you feel like you're your truest, rawest form?
It's the second one. Yeah. I feel like for a majority of my life, a lot of people have tried to like calm me down in a way. And it's very invalidating. You know, especially when I'm told like you're yelling, which is why I talk like this now, and or like calm down, or like when I like stutter and people are like slow down. It's a lot. It's very heavy, and like even now at 25, like it's like triggering almost, because it reminds me of when I was a kid and people were like, calm down, speak slower, take a deep breath. It's like, thank you, but also, Just let me be.
Just let me be me.
Just let me be. You gotta love me for it, you know?
100%.
It's never, like, I feel like when I am bouncing off the walls and stuff, it's never been in a negative aspect. I think I just seemed happy. And the times where I felt the happiest were when I was in mania. And even then, when I was actually, like, genuinely happy outside of mania, people would think I was drunk or high. And that's really annoying, too. So that, like, naturally, my body and my soul and my aura now is just like, we're just here experiencing a thing, you know?
Yeah.
So most of the project is about just trying to get through life, you know, with the happiness if it comes and the sadness if it comes.
No, that makes a lot of sense. I think, you know, when I listen to your project and there's songs like If Walls Could Talk, that in itself is such a powerful title, especially because it was written when you were in your manic episodes. So Run us through that song. Not lyric by lyric, but just...
Told you I have great long-term memory, too. It was about maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, I still have the notes and everything. And I was on YouTube. This is before I was like, let me make some beats. But, and I just quit my job. So all I had was time. So it was 3 a.m. And I found the guitar track. And I was like, this reminds me of, like, all the music I loved growing up. Then I'm like, growing up... my childhood, good times, bad times. And then basically a huge thing I kept thinking of was like, I wish I would have played outside. I wish I would have played in the streets all day when I was younger, but I stayed inside. My brothers loved being outside, loved playing basketball with the boys. There were no girls on my block. So I would be outside with them, but also it's like, you be careful playing with the boys, stay in the gate, you know? So just unpacking all of that, the adventure of like staying to myself and finding my identity, not knowing who I am, because I've always been and put myself in kind of like a shell so that nothing would ever hurt me. Gender identity, depression, anxiety, everything, you know? I just threw it all into that one song. I have these moments where I'm like, if I'm feeling it and I express it, then it'll just erase itself because I said it.
Which is, that's how you cope.
Kind of like therapy.
It's like,
you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think, so my take on If Walls Could Talk is like, you said, you were protecting yourself. You put yourself around these 4 walls, and this is what you experienced while you were protecting yourself. And so the walls are...
They heard it all.
They heard it all.
They saw it all.
In the story you're telling.
Yeah.
Who would you define Leksi Harris as now? If you were having a identity crisis before.
Yeah. A put together mess.
A put together mess.
Yeah. Organized chaos, for sure. Yeah. I know how to cope now.
But you are living your truth.
Yeah. And that feels nice. You know? I mean... I'm still a mess. Like, I'm still, you know.
We're all getting
I still
by.
have depression. I still have anxiety. I still have gender dysphoria, you know. But it's easier to cope with it now that I've said it. You know, when people say things that, like, I didn't think it was true until I said it kind of thing. I said it out loud. And hearing it out loud is validating. Like, you know, I used to go to therapy and my therapist would be like, I feel so sorry for you. And I hated hearing that shit. Yeah. I hated that so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you feel that. I feel so sorry for you. And I was like, that's not what I want to hear.
Yeah,
that's not what I want to hear.
I don't like that.
And I was also keep withholding things. I'm like, you feel sorry for that. What about this? And I'm harboring these things. Once I sat with myself and became my own therapist and said, what do you have to say? You said it. Okay, you said it out loud. How does that feel? Cool. You know?
Now let's put it in a song.
Right, because only other people that knew were the walls in my bedroom, at my house, my childhood home.
It's almost like your own form of acceptance.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song on the EP? And I'll follow that up with which one was the toughest to write?
Oof. Toughest to write was If Walls Could Talk, the second verse, because it was already finished, and the whole project was mixed and mastered by my good friend Steven Ennis, Tome Blue.
Shout out.
Shout out Steven Ennis.
And really the reason why I dropped it was because of Steven, Sarah, and my best friend Kyla, and of course my best friend Taylor, and they listened to everything and were like, drop it. Okay, drop it. Steven came over and he was like, you can drop this tonight. Thank you. Like, I was just showing him songs that I had in the vault. I have at least 600 songs unreleased.
Damn.
Written, let's not even talk about it. Like, but songs on my Logic Pro right now, unreleased.
600
I'll have
crazy.
I write at least a song a day. So I showed him my favorites, and he was like, we're going to drop these. We're going to drop these. He put it together. He came over once a week, twice a week, mixed it, mastered it. It's ready to go. And I was listening to If Walls Could Talk, which at the time was called Childhood/Gender Dysphoria. And it just felt empty. And he was like, you could add, you could not. And I just kept hearing, like, all my life, I always felt like a loser. And this was one project. just tells me that I'm not. Like, I'm worth something. And I kept thinking, like, would my dad be proud of it? Like, that's a huge thing, too, because I need my dad to just validate me.
Yeah.
And I sat there and I was like, I'm just gonna add a verse. And Sarah was sitting there and I cried. Every take I was like, cut, cut, cut. 'Cause I couldn't get the words out of, like, all my life I always felt like a loser, and I still seek my dad's approval. Like, I didn't feel like I could tell people that.
Yeah, but those were directly how you felt.
Yeah.
And those are lyrics from the song.
Yeah.
For those that haven't heard it. Like,
yeah.
all my life I felt like a loser.
And I still seek my dad's approval. And I felt like I couldn't even tell my dad that. Like, that's heavy too. Mm-hmm. Especially for a dad to hear too. Like, everybody in the world could say it's good. But what do you think about it? You know, like, that's what matters. And then the ending, which was like, if I would have stayed, if I could have chose my own name, if I could live my own way, would I still be here today? And it's like, all the times I tried to do something I probably shouldn't have.
Gotcha.
And didn't work out for a reason. If I could have chosen at a young age who I wanted to be, without the stereotypes and without other people's opinions, if I could live my own way, would I still be here today? Probably. Would I be thriving? Probably. Would I be happy? Probably. Or not. Would I still be here today with all the same depression, anxiety, gender dysphoria? Because that's life. Either it's going to work out or it's not. You know, I don't know the future.
I know we keep going back to the same song.
Oh, wait, I didn't tell you what my favorite song was.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm sorry, because I know we're going to forget. What I Said When I Was Drunk. That's the last one on the project.
What I Said When I Was Drunk?
What I Said When I Was Drunk. Yeah.
Okay, that's the outro.
I say a lot of things when I'm drunk.
And you like to, what's your drink of choice?
Whiskey. Jack Daniels.
Mm.
I stopped.
You have a song called, is it like whiskey or something? Or maybe that was just
I did say whiskey in If Walls Could Talk. I said, they tell me whiskey and coffee, it ain't breakfast.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because it's not, guys. Trust me, I tried it. It's not breakfast.
It's not breakfast.
Eat a full balanced meal, please.
And then drink that. No,
and then have something in the afternoon. It's more of like a lunch.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do.
And for me, it's...
Or 9 o'clock, however it goes.
No, 5 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Nah, I don't know.
24/7
What time do people drink? When's the acceptable time to drink? I don't know.
When you wake up. Always outside. When you wake up is crazy.
When you wake up is insane.
When's an acceptable time to drink? Yeah, as soon as you open your eyes, instead of mouthwash...
He said it. Wake up, drink. Pass out, drink. Faded, drink. And I took that to heart. I shouldn't get the flack for that. Talk to that guy.
She said, not to that personally.
When Kendrick Lamar said...
Everything.
Everything.
And I listened. He also said, amazing, brother.
Pop out on occasion, brother.
And that's what I do. This is an occasion. And I popped out.
And it's been great. But I did have one last question before you did go.
Okay.
Yeah. This is just a general question on your total process of music. Everyone has different artistic ways of creating a song and things like that. I want to know what your vision is. Do you have a vision before you create a song, or does it just come naturally?
I feel like it's kind of a mixture of both. Like, I get inspired by everything. People, places, things, you know, like literally everything. I wrote a song today about like always wanting to, like I've always wanted to live in Denmark. So like I wrote a song about that and like what I could do to get there, you know, or like what my life would be like if I did live there. Like small stuff like that. I've written songs about Ariana Grande. I've written songs about Mac. Like, I feel like everything links back to life, my life.
Do you ever feel like when you're writing songs, you ever feel like you're trying to stay in one genre?
No.
Or you write whatever?
Not anymore. In between leaving the band and doing my own shit, I had talks with different people about different things. People promising the world and promising a little bit of the world. And they all said the same thing. To get your foot in the door, stick to R&B. Stick to one thing. Mm-hmm. Stick to the brand. Pick R&B. R&B is what's going to get you in. wear the do-rag. Velvetduey. It's great. It's a good brand. We love it. Keep it going. R&B. Write R&B songs. And I was like, I don't know, like R&B was not really the center of my life growing up. It isn't really now. I do a little bit of everything. I'm more of a pop indie person. I listen to Paramore.
I would definitely say,
I listen to Taylor Swift.
The latest EP, Taylor Swift.
Listen to Taylor Swift, I do.
The latest EP went more alternative, indie.
And I've always wanted to. I've dreamt myself as a kid being an alternative artist on stage with a guitar. Like, I never experienced backup dancers, and it ain't my first time, baby girl. I wasn't doing that. You know, I didn't imagine that.
Okay.
That wasn't for me.
Nah, we're not just going to slide past the vocals right there.
Yeah, word.
Check her out.
Cut the
Leksi Harris.
Cut the camera. No, never.
I'm gonna try to put a bookmark for every time you say cut the cameras.
We'll take a shot every time we say cut the cameras.
I'm not taking no shot about nothing.
I'll take a shot.
Yeah.
I'll take a shot.
I should.
One thing about me, I'm gonna take a shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot.
I don't want to keep spinning circles, but definitely wanted to make sure that they got enough of you and who you are.
A mess.
What you've done. If you want to walk us through who you are real quick, exactly, like Leksi Harris.
Oh God,
your age.
Pitch myself.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never done this before.
Where to follow you?
All right,
let them know.
Okay, my name is Leksi Harris. I'm 25. I'm from New York, Staten Island to be exact, because I never say I'm from Staten Island. I just say I'm from New York. But it's important. Wu-Tang. Shout out Method Man.
Shout out Shaolin.
Shout out everybody. METH. Cool. What do? I do music. I do all kinds of music. Yeah, you can find me at Okleksi, Leksi. Not to get confused with Leski or Lekski. Leksi.
No underscores, nothing?
Nope. And on TikTok, I am Velvetduey. Why? Because I always wear a Velvetduey.
I definitely feel that vibe. I'm always wearing a Velvetduey too.
Yeah. The velvet is, you know what I'm saying? This is silk.
So shout out my older brother for getting me into Velvetdueys.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Just Velvetduey, Okleksi, and then Leksi Harris on streaming platforms where it matters most.
Where it matters most. Guys, I am not good at this. I just listen to my songs, please. And every stream is like money. And I could buy a bacon, egg, and cheese. And Chipotle. Where it matters most. Feed me.
Right.
I want to be fed. I don't care about anything else. I'll do a show. I'll perform. All I want in life is to be fed, meet Ariana Grande, and be in like a Marvel movie. That's it. I'm good.
Yo, Marvel movie, that'd be crazy.
I'm good. I'm good after that. I'll be Storm. That's it. I'm done. Then I'm good. I'm done.
That sounds fire. I'm not gonna lie.
The bare minimum. I don't ask for much, guys. Yeah. Feed me. Ariana Grande in the room.
I think you thrive in the talking aspect of conversation.
Thanks.
Yeah. But once you're asked the question,
it's
you're like, no!
Yeah.
Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras. But you definitely got to give yourself the credit.
Thanks.
You're an amazing artist. They deserve to check you out.
Sure.
Leksi Harris on all platforms.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Come on. Tell them. This is TikTok we're talking about. We got Instagram, YouTube. Come on.
Leksi.
Everywhere.
That's some really good YouTube videos.
And you direct them all yourself.
Yeah,
and edit them.
It takes a long time, guys. iMovie is not the wave.
Definitely not.
It's not fun. I gotta go to Final Cut, but
don't even go to Final Cut.
Please fund my GoFundMe so that I could get Final Cut Pro.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll clip this for you. Boom.
Thank you. Exactly. And a camera. Because my phone isn't, the storage is adding up.
Yeah, no.
And if y'all don't stream, I can't get more storage.
There you go.
Exactly. Go find me and stream.
And the latest EP has over 20,000 streams.
It has a lot of streams. Thank you guys so much. In all parts of the world.
So, this has been Leksi's Interlude.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes, sir.
It was a wonderful first interview. You're the first interview back for Talent Talk interviews.
That's amazing.
And it could have been better, honestly.
I've always imagined myself here.
Yeah, every time you watch the videos.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what will we talk about? And now that we're here, I want to apologize actually to you guys. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I always imagine myself like being like so organized and so chill and calm, and I'm like, guys,
that just means
like,
that you're engaged.
She really
Yeah.
honestly, she really was manic when she wrote those. Like, damn.
Just like that, I was manic when I wrote this. Is out right now.
Yes, sir.
And we out of here.
Deuces.
Passion, anxiety, not knowing